Hello everyone. When I posted the clip video of financial securities last week, I received so many comments asking me about financial portfolio. So in this video, I'm going to talk about financial portfolio. A financial portfolio is a collection of financial assets or investment owned by an individual, institution, or company. These assets include stocks, bonds, cash equivalents, property, and golds. I got one comment that asked me this: if I want to invest in SET to cover my child education in the future, which stock should I invest in? That is a good question. First of all, you must set your goals. For example, my goal is I would like to invest in stock in SET HD to cover my child education in the future. SET HD index is an index that reflects the price movement of a group of securities with high market capitalization, consistently high liquidity, and high continuous dividend yields. Invest in SET HD means you will have the low risk. I have one technique to suggest you is don't put your eggs in one basket. Why I have to say that? Because if you put all your eggs in one basket and if your basket is full, your eggs will all break. I mean, you should invest in different stocks, more than 2 stocks, and those stocks should have opposite relationship. For example, if economy is good, effect to one stock has high value and another stock is low value. Let me share you an example. I planned to have a child when I was 27. I'm 20 years old now and I have a saving of 500,000 baht for my first investment. I will graduate when I am 22. After graduated, I plan to be an internal auditor. At the beginning of internal auditor, I will get salary approximately 24,000 baht per month and increase by 5% in every year. I will use my saving 500,000 baht in the highest dividend yield in SET HD. Let's say Bangja Corporation Public Company Limited or BCP is giving the highest dividend securities in SET HD. Now, calculate holding period yield by using the formula. It's ending price minus beginning price all divided by beginning price times 100. Then I'll get the 5.13%. After we got holding period yield, next we calculate interest by using holding period yield plus dividend yield. The dividend yield of BCP is 6.5%, so the interest is 11.63%. Now I'm going to calculate the future value for my saving, and if I get the dividend from BCP, they usually transfer money to my bank account, so I'll put all my dividend into the stock again to get more future value. According to the following information, BCP security is paid dividends twice a year on average. So I will calculate by using semi-annual formula. It's FV equal to PV multiplied by 1 plus I power n. So this is show your my calculation. Now I will use 20% of my salary to invest in two different stocks, which is LX Security and SIRI Security. Suppose that these two securities have opposite relationship, so I will calculate the future value of my investment. Now I'm going to calculate future value of using 20% of my salary since I was 22 to 49, and I will separate into two parts, which is since when I was 22 until I was 37 to cover my child education since kindergarten level to grade 6, and After I was 28 to 49, I will invest to cover my child education since grade 7 until bachelor degrees. Now, let's see my calculation. I expect to get salary first is 24,000 baht per month, and will times by 6 months, and then I will use 20% of 6 months to invest into security, which is LH and SIRI security, and I will separate 20% of my salary into two parts, which is 50-50 to invest in LH security and SIRI security. I already calculate the interest of LH security and SIRI security. LH security will give the interest is 11.15%, and SIRI security will give the interest is 10.65% per year. And then we will calculate by using the semi-annual formula too, because both of security pay dividend twice a year on average too. So this is my calculation. I expected to get salary in the first year is 24,000 baht per month and increase 5% every year, right? So this is my calculation. There are salary per month, salary per 6 months, and 20% of 6 months salary, which is 28,800 baht. So I will use this 28,800 baht into two security, which is LH security that give interest 11.15%, and 50% in SIRI security that give interest 10.65%. In this Excel, I show that I expected to get salary in the first year it's 24,000 baht per month and increase 5% every year. There are salary per month, show salary per 6 months, 20% of 6 months salary, invest in LS security 50%, and invest in SIRI security 50%. The future value of using 20% of 6 months salary, I use the formula FV equals to PV multiplied by 1 plus I power n. It means that if I get dividend from LH security and SIRI security, I will put all my dividend back to invest in LH security and SIRI security too, like the 500,000 baht of my investment. At the end of 37 years old, I will get from both LH security and SIRI security, which around 1.2 million baht to cover my child education since kindergarten level until grade 6. Next, I'll calculate the money from LH security and SIRI security to cover my child education since grade 7 until bachelor degrees. So at the end of 49 years, I'll get around 2 million baht from LH security plus SIRI security to cover my child education since grade 7 until bachelor degree. That is not a lot of money, right? But don't forget that I have my first investment of 500,000 baht. So I can also use the investment of my 500,000 baht to cover my child education until bachelor degrees. So in total, of all of my investments since I was 22 years old until I'm 49 years old, I'll get money all from both 500,000 baht and 20% of my salary, which is around 8 million baht to cover my child education. So my goal is 10 million baht, right? But I get only 8 million baht. In this situation, it can possible happen because there are a lot of factors to affect your dividend yield, your interest rate, and the stock price can increase or decrease when you put your dividend back into the investment. So this is just the example of manage your portfolio. Don't forget that first one, you have to set your goals, what your goals are. And second one, don't put your all eggs in one basket. That's it for today. Thank you for listening, and if you have any question, you can comment below and I will reply later. Thank you for today. See you later.